They returned home carrying more than just the weight of detention. For many Palestinian journalists released from Israeli detention centers, the experience has left deep physical and psychological scars. Some speak of fear that lingered long after their release. Others describe a trauma that continues to shape their daily lives. The Committee to Protect Journalists has collected 59 in-depth testimonies from Palestinian journalists released since October 7, 2023. Of those, all but one reported being subjected to what they describe as torture, abuse, or other forms of violence during their detention. The organization says these accounts point to a pattern of abuse.
This is where the pain began, at Al-Shifa Medical Complex. This is where I was detained. Beyond the psychological torture, you cannot imagine the physical torture. I can tell you that there is not a single part of my body without marks of abuse. Here, there is a fracture that never healed properly. And here as well, these are the marks from the handcuffs. And here are the marks from electric shocks.
The detainees describe being subjected to beating, forced stress positions, and the denial of food, water, and medical care. Some journalists say they were blindfolded for extended periods. Others describe being held in overcrowded conditions with little access to legal support. Many detained Palestinians were repeatedly told that Israel had targeted their families.
An intelligence officer would tell you, "We've killed your family, your wife and children under the rubble, and that if you are released, you won't find a city to live in or any family left to see."
The Palestinian Journalist Syndicate says such accounts are evidence of human rights abuses. Since the start of Israel's war on Gaza, journalists in the Strip and the occupied territories have faced mounting risks, both while reporting and in detention.
Palestinian journalists have been subjected to ongoing arrest campaigns during the assault on the Gaza Strip. Several journalists have forcibly disappeared. Their whereabouts are unknown.
For those who have been released, returning home is only the beginning of a longer recovery. Some are receiving medical care, others are trying to rebuild their lives while coping with lasting trauma. But many journalists remain in detention, and their stories for now remain untold. As calls grow for accountability, these testimonies add to the pressure on the international community to investigate and respond. They stand as a record not only for the detention, but for the rest journalists continue to face while reporting from Gaza. Hani Mahmoud, Al Jazeera from Gaza City, Palestine.